So then I said, oh, wait, we're live. Anyway, welcome back to
pineapple. Anyway.
Welcome back to round 2, guys. We've got a grudge match to be settled because Jacko saw Sammy Nash's Mono Eyes play last week.
And he was not best pleased.
He was not happy, so the teachers come in to teach. Will he lay down the law, or will the student become the master?
Nah, Sammy Nash is going to flub it. I'm calling it out.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. I think in this matchup in particular, whoever goes first has such a significant advantage because I think, this is my personal opinion, I could be wrong, but ice is the element that is most affected by who goes first.
Yeah, especially when you could be going straight into probably turn 1 Theodore, turn 1 Theodore. So,
the hands are drawn, the rams are jammed, the handshake is strung. Let's get in and have some fun.
Man, you know, the funny thing is right before this round, I was like, speaking to both Sammy and Jack, and I was like, hey, you guys both won, right? You guys are going to play, and Sammy was devastated because he did not want to be on stream again. But here he is.
Here he is. Nah, we can't let him get away with this.
Nah,
he's not going anywhere.
If we don't see a correct play of Orphan this time, I think we revoke his FFTCG card.
All right, everyone get your marking schemes out. The answer sheet is in the chat. We will be grading this paper.
Going full teacher mode.
No, the glasses are on. The specs of inspecting. All right. Let's see who goes first. I have a feeling, I think Sammy just indicated Jacko. Jacko's got the play. There you go. This is a really big advantage already. Does he have the T? He has the Luf.
Oh, God. What? I gave him that as a foil earlier. Love it.
Go on, and you can say it then.
Lufenia.
Discard. Oh, and the Kate Sith. Ooh. So, we got double armorer, I believe. It's the freebie one. A lightning and a Toto.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take a backup there, so his choices were slightly limited.
Yeah, that's not the worst for Sammy, but it also shows Jacko that Sammy's got very little ammunition in the tank. You can go double backup, but they're the freebies. You want to be playing them for free.
Also, welcome Duff joining us in the chat as well, saying Lufenian turn run as a gamer. So
there we go. I think that's a Krista. I think he drew Krista and the Rude. And there's a Tola. He's
he's the Krista.
Wait,
oh, hang on.
No. You can't play the Krista because it's 3 CP. Sammy!
Oh my God!
It took you 30 seconds. Come on.
So mark it. Round 2, minute 28:42 on the clock.
Yeah, he's crumbling. Ooh, he did get a good draw there. I believe he drew a Reno. Or is that another Rude? Anyway, this is not how Mono Ice is traditionally played. Where's the turn 1 Theodore? Where's the early Orphans, the Rufuses?
I feel like Jacko's taking it easy on Sammy Nash after last week's stream. But there's the Krista.
Alright, it's random discard. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we hitting? That'll be that one.
Mambo number 5.
Ooh, that's a good hit. That's a really good hit.
What's that?
It's the brand new Setzer.
Oh, right,
Setzer removes 2 cards from your break zone, and you can play them anytime you could normally cast them. That card is really good.
Yeah. Now, Jacko still slightly ahead here after the first turn of double discard.
This is too slow. Come on. I did see a Cisne in Jacko's hand. Oh, okay, here we go.
Sammy Nash, this is how you play Orphan.
Main phase 1. Go to combat. Discard.
There it is. So, big bad Orphan on the field. That is going to do a lot of damage to Sammy.
Well, Sammy needs to empty his hand now. Now he's doing it.
Yeah.
For an orphan of his own.
Oh, maybe he has learned.
And there goes the Bats.
Yeah.
And he does the orphan. Swim with the Krista.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sammy, that Krista was live. Why did you not swing for the damage?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Rusanab, it's live. Your opponent has 0 kill. Oh. I did not see that coming. I did not expect Jacko to play that, and Jesus, did that work.
That is a card I was also not expecting.
So it's the final form of Siddlestein.
I'm sure we've had this conversation before. Also, I've just realised every card I've been putting up has not been on screen.
Well, there's the Rusan Arbiter. Or Rusan Arbiter. It's Siddlestein. And it does what Siddlestein used to do. Choose a forward, break it, and if your opponent has no cards. I was not expecting that to come down.
Well, goodbye Orphan. It was nice to see you. Now, Sammy off, staring down 2.
Oh, that's good. The Ishtola. Jacko's got 1 card in hand, so Ishtola can swing and just kill the Russian Arbiter straight off the bat, which is what he should. Sammy, what are we doing? Sammy, what are we doing? That thing's gonna kill your Ishtola next turn.
Also, I don't think the Ishtola kills it though, right? Because isn't Orphan 9k?
No, Orphan's 8. That's fine.
Oh, okay. No,
but the
fine.
Russian's also 8, and it kills the Ishtola. What are we doing?
Pew pew. Goodbye, Ishtola.
Yeah. Sammy.
Oh,
Sammy.
Sammy, we love you to bits,
Oh,
man. You make this too easy for us.
And the Physalis is there
Yeah,
as well.
draw a Dull and Freeze as well.
Oh no.
And now Jacko is just off to the races.
2 weeks in a row, I've got my head in my hands for this
and,
guy.
and a free play back up there from Jacko, which is quite nice.
Please, someone tell me if I'm wrong and he should have killed the Russian instead of the Orphan there.
Yeah, I mean, he had no cards in hand to discard to the Orphan the next turn, so I think it was definitely the right choice.
Just Jacko only have 1 card in hand, or did you just overpay for the Toto? I can't. I just can't.
Just breathe.
I just can't.
Just breathe. So
beer.
Get this man a beer. Oh, well,
Let's get the Orphan back.
I don't think that's going to stay in hand or even see play anytime soon.
He's not going to die to the Russian again. Like you shouldn't have died the first time, you idiot.
Whoa, now. Let's not be going down a name-calling route. We'll do that after the game.
Do you know what? Can we actually just get him over here so we can grill him?
Maybe we could try and get both Jacko and Sammy on the stream.
Yes, yeah. Can we just get them to interview themselves as to what on earth has happened?
Oh, okay. So there goes.
There's a Crystal of his own, and that's an Ultimecia gone.
And that is out of here. So we know that the Orphan is still in hand.
Mm-hmm. I would have rather. I think for Sammy, he definitely would have rather the Orphan Rip than the Ultimecia. Now he's 1 discard. No, Duff's right. He's 1 discard away from that Russan doing something again.
Jacko, deep in thought.
Oh no, he's wondering what on earth has gone on here.
Yeah.
Alright, for Salah swing, Sammy does have a card in hand, so Jacko will only get 1 effect, and he's going for the draw. Perfectly reasonable.
And I think he drew a Shantato of his own, actually.
I think it was Zalera. I could be wrong. It could be a Toto. It is good spot.
God,
there
yes,
you
check
go,
Reno
boy.
and stuffs.
There's your boy. Alright, so what are you getting off the Toto then?
I mean, he's got a lot of options.
He's going for Terror. He's going for the throw. Because he can double discard for Terror. Discard. Does he have another DFF? He does, because Toto, so he gets the crystal.
And there's the discard.
And now Russin can kill the Toto.
Oh god, Jacko is just putting on a clinic.
Yeah.
They don't call him the doctor for nothing.
This is how you play Mono Ice, folks. This is how you do it.
Sammy Nash is absolutely reeling after that.
He's busting the dice out to give him a score of 1.
Okay, so he's trying to roll with the Rufus.
Is he getting...
He does have options in.
It costs 2 because he's got both in there. So what's he going to go for? Dulling and freezing. You probably dull freeze the Physalis if you are going to dull freeze. Although the Terror can dull and freeze the Rufus in return. Getting back Reno or Rude does nothing for you. I think he has to dull freeze either the Physalis or the Terror to even remotely stand into this.
I just think Jacko's stripping away too many resources.
Oh, I think a lot of things, but I'm not going to say them.
Yeah, and Duff is right as well. Board wipe, mono ice. Oh yeah, GG.
Mm-hmm.
But
there is a board wipe in Mono Ice somewhere.
yeah, it's usually like Solera or.
Yeah, Zalera.
But it's not really a board wipe, and it wouldn't deal with Rufus either. So
no, because prime numbers. For those of you that were curious, Zalera does prime numbers.
And Ishtola now coming down from Jacko. It just feels like a bit of a foregone conclusion. Sammy now staring down.
Oh, he's on the victory lap.
Yeah, he's like staring down a tidal wave of pain.
Is he going to tank that one with the Krista? I actually think that's reasonable. I think at this point that's probably the best thing you can trade with. Yep, 3 Cymru.
I sincerely doubt it, actually, though.
He's made it a forward, and then he's used the terror for the Doll freeze.
Wah, wah, wah.
Alright, Physalis. Are we taking another draw?
We got to stop. He's already dead in chat.
Yeah. He's not dead. He did this to himself. He fully deserves this, and he will take this as a lesson. Or we were hoping the last one was a lesson.
Yeah.
Apparently, we weren't critical enough.
Nope. We do love you, Sammy. You just make this way too easy for us.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that is an absolute clinical masterpiece by Sam Jackson. Sammy, again...
Do you know what? Should we get them to interview each other? Jacko's been up here before. He knows the drill.
Yeah, he kind of knows the drill. I feel like that could be interesting.
Yeah, go on. We'll get both of them up to have a discussion of what went happen, and we will ask Jacko to give Sammy a final grade for Mono Ice.
It kind of feels like ice, a bit of more salt on the wound. But why not? Guys, we will be right back. Hell, we've got 20 minutes left on the round.
Yeah, go on. Let's enjoy ourselves for a bit. We'll see you in a minute.
Welcome back.
How you doing, guys? Andy Fish here. I'm with my good man.
I'm James Kiddie, bringing you our interview post that round. We'll just ignore the fact that we just did a whole interview muted. So we're going to do bad lip reading. So if anyone can come up with the best audio for that little interview, I'll send you a prize of some 4 goodies.
Definitely.
Fish, talk us through that game.
Oh, it's a tough one. I think Jacko had answers to everything.
What a player, man.
Everything that was played by Sammy, Jacko had answers. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think Sammy played it well. I don't think there's much more he could have done. You know, he played the Ishtola. I think the one thing we said you could have done maybe a little bit different is the Ishtola maybe could have killed the Rursan instead of the Orphan, but we spoke about it just then. Weren't really sure what the Rursan was. New card, hadn't really read it.
It's a strong card, I have to say. It's the first time I've come across, actually. This set I haven't had time to look into it, but you've showed me now. So,
what do you mean? I sent you the list.
I
sent you the list. You didn't even play it.
I played the original. I played the second. I haven't got to the third one yet. I fully evolved.
I haven't got the fully evolved ball.
Every week I got to build up, and
They'll learn for next time. But no, it was a good deck. I think strong. I think the opening, the Lufenian case of the opening, is pretty backbreaking. We were saying 3 backups is such a sweet spot, turns all those top decks live. The Orphan was live when I top decked it, the Rursan was live, the Physalis was live, it had the odd Tamisha at the end.
Could have froze my 2 things I'd left.
Yeah. Kick a man while he's down.
Yeah, but no, the deck is, it's I'm more kind of a 4-player, as I'm sure Fish has told you many times on stream. I'm more kind of like a 4 elemental deck and things like that. So this is a
very different from what you used to.
First time I've played an actual deck which is kind of more thought into it, because with 4 colour is get all your backups, play wall, play whatever value you have in hand, and you just ride your 8.
Yeah.
This style deck, it's more kind of think of what your opponent needs to be losing.
I think there's
and what pressure you need to
I think
put
there's a few
on.
more decision trees. Obviously, I'm incredibly biased because I made the deck. A lot of people say it's like an aggro deck. I think it is more tempo. Sometimes you can push, sometimes you can just go backups.
No, you're spot on. My first round was tempo.
Yeah.
First round by turn 3, I had 5 forwards and 2 backups, and it was just Connor's hand was non-existent. He didn't have a board. So
and sometimes you can just pop off on 1 backup, but in this matchup, knowing there's going to be discard coming in eventually, 3 backups I felt really crucial, which is why I thought, actually just keep rolling hard mulligan in. Another thing we were mentioning as well is that a lot of people don't really like the Theodore-based decks. They think, if you're not playing Theodore turn 1, the deck isn't good. But I think with the addition of Lufenian, actually the deck is now still really strong going second, because if you know you're going second, you can mulligan into Lufenian Rufus rather than a Theodore.
Yeah,
and then if you're playing a dual colour deck, they don't know what you're playing. The dream opening for them is 2 backup, 1 of each colour. Leaves them 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
You just go Lufenian, discard, Rufus, discard, and then you've already done Theodore's job early. So
yeah, it gives you more options. I think this set is kind of pushed the ice deck a little bit further to a point where it's a lot more weapons than what it had last set.
Yeah.
and I think it's in a good place. So hopefully I get enough practice in for the next
We'll
big
get there.
tournament.
We'll get there. One day, the Padawan will become the master. And
Thank you
we'll
very
sort
much,
these.
my man. It's amazing.
Mate, that was awesome.
you.
Sorry for the audio issue, guys. We're going to be right back, and I'm going to try and explain to Fish what happened. Thanks, Duff, for pointing out the music the whole time. You can tell that I haven't done this in a while. We're just gonna pretend to Fish and Kitty that we're gonna cut this out for YouTube, and we're gonna reload this. Right? Okay.